Marge,
Gretch.
welcome back to our Cho.
Coming to you live from the lounge.
Today it is dusk.
Dusk. Otis is crying about the dusk.
He's had a day.
He has had
Boy
a day.
has had a day. So, if you like what you're gonna see,
If you like what you see right now,
like and subscribe. We have big goals. Big goals.
big manifesting goals.
Yes.
Hashtag goals. What's wrong with my hair? Why do I look like I'm...
It's been a very cold, damp day.
So my hair has to
Damp.
act up?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
What happens? Your makeup's on point. So
Oh,
someone's gonna-
right. Okay, a reading from the good book.
She's gonna read to you.
Random acts of kindness. And this is so perfect for what we're about to share this afternoon.
Yes.
So, genuine kindness is no ordinary act, but a gift of rare beauty. Rare beauty.
Rare beauty. I'm sitting back like this because if I sit forward or have my legs out,
She can't reach the
my
ground.
legs stick straight out. I'm like a toddler. So I just curl up.
And me, if I sit back, it hurts my lower back. So,
we're just a mess.
Hot
But
Mess
here he is.
Express.
Let's see. Where do we want to start?
Not sure. You're not going to do that again.
I'm not going to do that again.
That is awful.
This is my thumb.
I don't care.
You pop your thumb all the time.
Never.
You do too.
In your dreams
That clicky
at
thing.
3 in the morning.
I was at a lake and she was out. She wasn't home yet. She was out. It was 4:50
She doesn't know where I was.
morning.
It was secret.
It was private.
Private secrets.
Okay. What are you thinking about? What's the
Nothing.
matter?
I'm just ready. I'm ready
Okay,
for you
go
to
for
share. Why am I going for it?
Where do you want me to start?
Wherever you want.
Non-scripted. Here we are.
This is what happens all the
So
time.
what all happened yesterday? I forget. I remember the one.
Okay, so yesterday was a day that we were going to... We had all these chores or tasks that needed to be completed. And for some reason, it was decided that we would go to Starbucks and get something to eat and get some coffee from Starbucks.
We had to go get chicken feed. So we were going to be out anyway.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
And Otis loves to go in the car. So we decided, well, let's take Otis for a ride in the car. Let's go get a coffee, get something to eat, and then we'll go to the feed store.
Wash the car and go home.
Washing the car wasn't on the list.
It wasn't. No. Neither
None of
was any-
this was on the list.
What was on the list?
The list was to work on our fundraiser, to get that all completed so that
Packets and everything.
when our time came to do our presentation, we were ready to go pretty much.
Oh, that was the other part of it.
However, right.
That was as
However,
we were leaving.
we also had dinner plans. So it was kind of a scramble of, okay, these are the things that we need to get done
But it was
because
beautiful out, so
we're going to have dinner, and we were going to have dinner at 3:00. So that kind of that mentality set in that you have things that you need to get done. You have,
X amount of time.
Yeah.
And you don't know how much how much time you have after the dinner.
Right.
Or what you're even gonna feel like after dinner.
right.
So
That's a whole nother story.
yes.
But anyway, so we went to Starbucks, which is always busy in the drive-thru.
Oh,
Always.
Can I stop you for a moment? Because something happened before we even left the driveway.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
We load Otis up. Her phone rings.
No caller ID.
What do you typically do when that happens?
I never answer.
Never answer,
And
if you do,
I'm
it's
never
not
not
friendly. I mean, she's done like say cursies, but it's just very stern.
Curt. It's very curt.
But this time,
For some reason.
she answers and she's kind. Who was on the other end of the telly?
Well, it was the Sutter County Sheriff's Department.
And why were they calling you?
They were returning my phone call.
Because
I had called them the day before and left a message so that we could get our fundraiser organized, have our date set, and kind of figure out how we were going to do our presentation. So no caller ID. I answer the phone, and the young lady says, I'm returning your phone call. And oh boy, I was over the moon. I was so excited because now everything's starting to come together for a fundraiser. And to me, the excitement in her voice, hearing that we're supporting our local law enforcement, for starters, she was so excited.
She's excited to help us
Yeah.
correlate this to make it happen.
Yeah.
So we traded emails.
Traded phone numbers, got all of that taken care of. We're situated on that front for as much as we can be situated
It was Friday,
at this point.
or Saturday. So we haven't heard back yet, but
Right.
tomorrow
I emailed.
or Tuesday.
I haven't checked my email though either. So I have to check my email.
Yeah.
So that happens, we're sitting in the driveway. And thank God my phone worked in the driveway. A lot of times if I'm in the driveway, it's trying to shuffle between the Wi-Fi and no Wi-Fi, and it worked. There was no problem. Thank
So that just
God.
kicked it off, like,
Yeah, so
super
that started our
good.
little outing really well. So we get to good old Starbucks, and of course, cars all the way out. And there's a gal at the microphone taking orders with her little Starbucks vest,
She
and
was
I
so
just
cute.
get all excited. I'm like, I need a Starbucks vest.
she was very kind.
She was very nice.
Talked to Otis.
So we place our order, we get up to the window, and I have this thing where every now and then it's really nice to buy the car behind you their drink or pay for their order. But every now and then I like to just say, hey, here's X amount of dollars for as many cars as you can. Here's the money. Just
Pay their
pay their
pay for
yeah,
their
pay the
food.
bill. This hair, we're gonna cut this off real quick here.
We're
Or
not.
we're gonna braid it really fast. I'm not quite sure what we have going on here. Maybe we'll just that's my unicorn horn. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so we buy the car behind us, their drink, and
Then
then
we decide.
that we're gonna give them X amount for the next million
However many
cars.
cars.
Million cars, mind you. Because we're that generous. No, we're not that rich either. Not financially.
Not financially. We are rich. We had this conversation the other day.
Anyways, so we do that. We drive off and we get to the feed store, which again is just down the street.
It's right around the corner from coffee.
I have a text message and it says, thank you.
That was very kind. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're like,
And the area code is south of here, like 3 hours south of here.
so we're kind of like,
I was like, who is that? And she's like, it had to be the car behind us. And I'm like,
because we have on the back of the car, there's the Scentsy logo with her name and phone number.
so Scentsy
website.
Consultants, talk about branding. Brand yourself because
Yes.
it pays to brand yourself. Trust me, it pays. It has paid off for us a few times since we've been in this community, and we've only been here a year. So it's paid off. Anyway, so we go back and forth in this text message, and they said, we got your phone number. We were behind you at Starbucks. Thank you for buying our coffee.
It really made our day.
We got your phone number because we needed to place an order, and instead you gifted us, and it made our day. And
It was pretty cool.
yeah.
The fact that they took down the number, but because the way this Starbucks is set up, once you pull out, you go to the right. So it's not like they got up to the window, found out, and was able to write down the number. So the fact that they wrote the number down or whatever prior to, I don't know, it was just really cool.
It was a good feeling. It's
It
just,
was.
we talk about kindness. We talk about giving back. We talk about
Paying it forward.
paying it forward. And I've always had the mindset that your kindness will come back to you a million times over. And honestly, I feel like it does all the time. And I think just trying to remind people that you might have a bad day, but you don't have a bad life. So put things into perspective. And I struggle. There's days where I have really rough days and I feel like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through this little
She had
episode.
a couple this last week, right?
A couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago.
But I think it's just a reminder that your kindness is recognized, and it may not be seen by the person right next to you or the person that you're closest to all the time, but people see it, they feel it, they sense it, and don't ever stop being kind. Recognize that you can have a bad day. It's totally okay to have a bad day. You don't have to be Jolly Joe, happy smiles all the time.
But you don't have to be a jerk while you're having a bad day either.
So remember, people are always watching too. I think that's the other thing. People are always watching, and
funny story. My work story. So I walk the dog every morning, right? Walk him the same pattern every morning.
She's going to get kidnapped.
A lot
I'm
of the
sure of it.
same people every morning. So I'm at work, and I have a very unique haircut. So people, this is the girl with the hair, and if they've seen Otis,
The bum.
the big white
The
dog.
bump.
Yes.
The bump and the bun. Can't even get it out right.
So
and I'm not
this-
even drinking.
This gal walks up to me, and she goes, "Do you guys make keys here?" And I told her, "Yes, ma'am," where they were. And she's like, "Do I see you walking every morning?"
I told her, I said, you should have said, I don't know, I can't see through your eyes. But she didn't.
So I said, "With a big white dog?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, that's me." She goes, "Well, I missed this morning. I couldn't get my ass out of bed." I was like, "That happens, ma'am. It happens to the best of us." So it's just funny. It's a reminder that I work out in the public. I have a direct sales business, and I will be more active in the community, but right now the activity is Otis. So people know who we are. And if I'm nasty to a person at work, even if I'm not working, it's gonna come back at some point.
They're going to know.
Yes.
They're going to egg her car.
And I don't want
Egg her and
to
her
ever,
dog.
Otis will like it. He'll be like, "Oh, look, they're throwing, it's a parade." They're throwing snacks. But it's a nice reminder that you never know who's watching or what somebody's going through, for that matter. So if you ever go into a store and the associate is trying very hard to make your stuff happen, please be kind. There's a lot of stories that people are not very kind.
So, hashtag be kind.
Yes. If you're having a bad day, do you really need that thing from Home Depot? No, you don't.
Stay home.
We wanted to share our day because it was a really good day.
It was fun.
It was
It was a feel-good day for sure.
a lot of things came together and just kind of, it's almost like it reminds you of why you do what you do.
I think that's the message. Why you do what you do. With that.
Anything else?
Nope. We hope y'all have a great evening.
We're gonna
We're gonna do some stuff.
put some jammies on, watch a movie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. We'll talk
We
soon.
hope you have a good one.
Don't forget, like and subscribe.
God bless.